Hi, so my reason for making a video today is I know I only did one yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? But I just wanted to make one because I'm getting a lot of people asking me, a lot of people are reaching out asking how, not that I'm an expert because I'm not, but how do you know the difference between depression and anxiety and like panic and stuff like that? Let me try and prop you there. There we go. The only reasons that I've asked my doctors, am I depressed? Like recently. And they've said no. And I asked them why, because like I'm really struggling with everything. Whether it's cooking a meal, which I can't do anyway, physically, because I struggle standing up, I've got a stool. But whether it's, I don't even know, what's a simple thing? I know it sounds stupid, getting up and going to the toilet. Because, I'll just put it out there, because I don't have use of my bladder anymore. I have catheters. So, can't believe I've just said that to everyone. And it's just simple things like that are difficult. So I said to my doctor, like, how do you know I'm not depressed? And he said, you're not depressed because when I went in there, I was a mess, like I'm always a mess. But I went in there and I was like sat up straight. So I was like shoulders like sat up straight, like I've got no top on. This is a top. Can you see it? Oh my God, I look like I'm naked. I'm really not, look. He said I was sat up, shoulders straight, well, straight as it can be, engaging in eye contact, actually willing to talk about things, trying to, even though I cry all the time. He said, oh, the part when I break free, because what a good song to like come on while, the part when, oh yeah, and he said someone with depression would be like slumped over, not engaging, simple things like not even brushing the teeth, not caring about their appearance at all. I mean, I just about get dressed. And if I'm trying to do my hair, I can't wash, dry and straighten it in the same day because of my shoulder pain. So I have to try and attempt to wash it in the shower. I've got like a thing that helps me, and then I can't dry it, and then I have to attempt to straighten it, which I struggle with, but that wasn't my point. But things like that. So I'm trying to say to people that if you were depressed, because see, this is where I got confused, because I said I've lost interest in things. Like, I don't have a love for things. I don't get excited by things, which I get excited normally by, like, a piece of shiny foil, as you all know. But he says I'm not depressed because of those reasons. So, engaging, like, talking to people, because I was like, is being grumpy depression? And he was like, well, it could be. But I just want to more talk about anxiety because that's what I really... Sorry, that's my dog growling because she's seen a dog. You be nice. She's seen a dog on the telly. So yeah, I didn't know I was suffering. I've been suffering with anxiety for 2 years and I didn't even know. Sorry. Oh yeah, thank you. That's nice. Thank you for sharing that with me. Like, friends will tell you that I wouldn't leave the house. So I wasn't allowed to leave the house throughout the pandemic. And then when my army doctor was like, you can go literally just out for a walk, I wouldn't step out the house. So I was suffering for a long time before I actually knew it was anxiety. And I'd say it's only the past, I don't even know, couple of months that it's really triggered quite bad and that I've suffered. But anxiety, the reason why I want to talk about it is because I've got, it's hard for me to talk about. It's not even a bad thing, but it means a lot to me. So tomorrow I'm going for a driving assessment. I haven't driven in like nearly 2 years. I'm going for a driving assessment at a hospital. It's called drivability, and basically, it's like even now my chest is getting tight. I just want to shut down, and I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want to face it, and I don't want to think about it, and I just want everything to go away. And I just don't want to speak to anybody. And this is where people think you're being rude, because I've always said you should never judge anybody. So say if you're like in a shop or wherever you are and somebody's a bit grumpy or whatever, I've always said you should never ever judge anybody, because you don't know what's going on in their lives. And this comes back to this. So like, I just spoke to one of my mates. I answered to him because I knew that he'd understand if I was acting weird. Because it's hard to act this way in front of people that you know and your friends, because you don't want them to feel awkward because you're acting weird, and it's like you don't know how to act. That's anxiety, like you don't know what to do with yourself. But yeah, this drivability, my parents will tell you, I've had to been looking at the paper, I wouldn't read it. So I go into an avoidance thing where I'm like, nope, don't care, it's gone, it's out my head, don't want to talk about it, done. And I say that quite frequently if I'm out with my family and something comes up that's like could upset me, the slightest thing. I'm like, don't want to talk about it, can't deal with it. Can't deal with it right now, and I just want to click my fingers and disappear. But this driving assessment, it starts. It says for 45 minutes, a short introductory interview to learn more about you and the reasons for your assessment and your driving experience. And it will include a licence check. A physical assessment to identify whether you are likely to have any problems with managing standard car controls or if you need adaptations. An eyesight number plate test will be completed. Well, I can't blind anyway, aren't I? And then the third one says a cognitive. I'm just so scared that I'm going to lose my licence. Not only that, I haven't driven in so long, and obviously the third one says a cognitive test. These are pen and paper tests that look at some of the thinking skills that you may need when you're driving. So I'm freaking out, thinking, what could that be? Cognitive is such a broad word. I'm thinking, I can't even think. This is what happens with my anxiety now. I can't think. I go blank. And my mouth gets really dry. And then there's a physical driving assessment, but I can't feel my right leg. I can't do that with my right leg. You have to take a list of medications that you're on. I'm just so scared that they're going to take my licence off me. As you all know, I love driving, and not driving for 2 years has broke me. It takes away everything. The reason why I'm sharing this story with you today is because a lot of people have messaged me saying they don't know how to recognise anxiety. So I thought I'd share something with you that makes me anxious. And that's and a lot of people might get anxious over somebody putting the cushions on the sofa the wrong way round. It doesn't matter what you get anxious about. It doesn't matter. You get anxious, that's it. So don't ever, ever, ever feel embarrassed about it, because it's nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? Like, you are all so strong, and you all need to give yourself some more credit, because I'm telling you now, if you all had a little more faith in yourselves and give yourself some credit, then you'd be okay. You'd get there, I promise you. Like, you really would. A few other people are messaging me saying, what are people saying? Like, oh, I feel like I'm going crazy, I feel like I'm a psycho and I don't know how to talk to people about it. The only way you can talk to people about it is literally by saying, can we just have a chat? Listen, I'm feeling this way. And 9 out of 10 arguments happen with people, families, relationships, because people don't communicate. And someone could be grumpy, say your girlfriend, boyfriend could be grumpy, and that could cause an argument, but there could be a reason for that. They might be anxious about something at work. Like, I know I say this all the time, because just be more forgiving and just be kind to people that are suffering. So yeah, I just wanted to share that assessment. I've got it tomorrow. I've been losing sleep over it. It makes me feel sick. And I can't stop thinking about it. I can't shut off. So that's, for me, what anxiety is. So I hope that's give you all a better insight into it. And I say this, and I probably bore you all, but it is okay to not be okay. And I'm telling you now, I swear to God, you can all do anything you put your mind to. You are all so, so strong. All my friends, everybody that I know that's struggling, you are so strong. Just please, please, please believe in yourself. And think, I can do that. Like, it doesn't matter. And if you cry, then cry. I'm a crier. I cry all the time. Like, it doesn't matter. I can't stress to you enough that you just... Sorry. Someone's just coming. I can't stress to you enough. Just go for it. Think, I can do that, and go and do it. Like me tomorrow, I'm absolutely dreading it, but I'm going to go do it, and I'm going to smash it, and I know that I can. I've just got to believe in myself, and I've just got to fight through this, through the nerves and through the avoidance stage. Because if I don't fight for me, then who's going to? You've got to do it for you, okay? Right, if anybody has any questions or anything else, like I say, you can just message me, or I've still got to get back to a few people on Facebook, because I've had a bit of a rough week, so I kind of disappear off social media, so don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm slightly addicted. I've just downloaded TikTok as well, as you may know, and I'm slightly addicted to it. So anyway, stay strong. I love you all. You are all amazing, strong people, okay? Bye.